Alright, so we're playing Orzhov Pixie with Temporal Lockdowns today as a potential answer for all the Insidious Roots decks, Core Steel Cutters. That's fine against aggro. So it might just be like very powerful in the meta. I tweaked the deck from yesterday, added more threes, went up to 4 Preachers. I think this is a keep on the draw against an unknown elf. This is a fun of one of main deck. I figure the first one can never be that bad. Turn 2 Annex feels bad, man. Turn 2 Annex on the play is so stupid. I'm gonna run out the Sun Pearl Kirin. Just to start doing something. Start getting some damage in. So what, ideally they just make the 6/6. We can get some big tempo. Maybe go for the Throat the Demon, block the Wagon, Lab with a Preacher back to our hand, Pixie pick it up, hit him for 2, knock him back to 12. So we'll definitely be boarding out. For lockdown. Lab. Pixie, pick up Lab. And now all of our dorks can become Gravediggers. If they have any, like, hexproof pump spell, this line gets punished, but figure we go for the Throat. On their turn, maybe they make some play ahead of time. That's not optimal. Shelly. So this breaks even on the life loss. Perfect. Smash for 4. So I think I'll add the second lab in for sure. We'll shave probably some nowhere to runs too. Breaker's probably still fine against them. Yeah, I'm liking this lab as a fun of one of in the main. There's 2 more on the board. Because the first one can only ever be so bad, I think. Almost irrelevant of what the opponent's playing. Right. So they have a big wagon coming in. Get our Pixie back, pick this up. I am tempted to attack with Preacher. Basically, no matter what, like, going to do fine-ish on the attack. I kind of want card. Even a 6th untap land would be good. A spot removal spell would be good. And maybe I should have get losted beforehand. Forgot about the life loss. Yeah, I just punted this up. I shouldn't have attacked. Yeah, that was a bad attack. So I think Nowhere to Run against their deck doesn't line up particularly well. Since we're going to be on the play, I don't think I hate the Tinybones. So they're playing the ramp vehicle and Unholy Annex, so Lauren has great targets. We don't want Lockdown. I don't know how good their spot removal is. What changes, if many? I made a ton of changes. Message show up in chat first. Botrix is being slow. So basically we cut Cecil's Dark Confidence. This basically is kind of a different deck, but we're leaning very heavily on Temporal Lockdown as like the big thing. And I went up on 3 drops, so like we're up to the 4th Preacher, added in 3 Annexes, draw cards. Basically 3s are good because they don't get locked down. Enduring Innocence is just like a fun of one of. It was in the board. I moved it to the main when I was shuffling some stuff around. I want the 2nd Crypt. Honestly, Blot Out just seems fine against them, right? Like, if they play Shelly, if they play Sentinel, like, this just fucking kills stuff. Not killing the Demon Token is probably the most awkward thing. And, I'm just gonna try her. I don't think she's gonna be good. And I'll put in the Miser's Bobble. I probably just need the 3rd Lauren, honestly. Or the 2nd Lauren. Everyone's got stupid artifacts. Stupid artifacts, stupid enchantments. Play first. They mold. I'm just gonna run this out turn 2. That's one thing I really like about Breaker, because it makes them discard a card. It's actually fine against control decks. It's fine against mid-range decks. And it helps you get to that count where you can just keep blowing shit up and like threatening, like, sorry, not blowing this stuff up, but having your white dorks get value. Because if they're not bouncing stuff, they're not great. And here we've killed 2 of their mana sources. They mulled to 6. We have 2 spot removal cards in our hand. Preacher. Smash. That's fine. Just gonna go for the basic bitch play. Blow up their Annex, pick up my Breaker, smash for 2, say go. Terra Sundering. The Preacher feels good. Wagon. Yeah, their deck is so soft to Lauren. Knock him to 8. Speed 4, love to see it. I'm just gonna play Preacher. Put a lot of pressure on the removal. Mercy Revenant. Alright, so we saw some number of Revenant. Demon Wall. Okay, so maybe Nowhere to Runs are playable against them. Alright. Oh, love to see that Crypt. So they exiled my dude, but they spent 4 mana, so that's fine. So we're gonna Breaker. And they're gonna Crew. Pick. Smash. Right, there are 2. So they can, like, animate Cottage, smash, gain 3. Right, they have a Demon Wall. That's good. Be a real shame if I didn't have some way to pick up this Breaker. Yes. Die, scum, die. Alright, so... I'm gonna trim on Tinybones. We're gonna trim on this Bauble. Since we saw more 3-powered creatures. Bring in some Nowhere to Runs. I'd really love another Garnet against them. Maybe even 3 for Lauren. The rest in the black mid-range mirrors always kind of sucks. Keep. They capped, we capped. Elf. I'm gonna scream if they go turn 2 Unholy Annex. Too much. Don't take the Breaker. It's not a good card. They have many lands. And we can't go for the throat this, so maybe that's something to look at this weekend. Or outshoot the Sheriff, yes, go for the throat. What? I don't know if I'm supposed to be super big on this. This threatens to draw us a ton of cards, so... And if they have, like, Terra Sunder, that's what they got, and then we can play Preacher and we'll have a good blocker. Mercy Revenant, okay. We can take a bit of damage. I actually don't hate this block. Just getting this out of creature territory, I think, is fine. Out of creature removal territory. Pick up. Deep wall. So two big threats, we can't go for the throat. Okay. Okay. So what's our plan? It could be like Crypt Preacher back to hand. Or Lab Preacher back to hand. Play Kieran, bounce it, draw a card. Or do we just play her? Maybe I'm just supposed to play her, because the 4/4 lifelinker can stop the 3/3. And we can start cracking back and racing and trying to find removal. And then we'll have, like, to go for the third for this, some more blockers. Yeah, I think that's the play. Let's get our Preacher back. I think... Well, I guess this also stops the Sanctuary. But this uses our mana slightly better. Are they going up to 7? They're gonna 2-turn us? Yeah, they've drawn a lot of lands. Alright, down to 2. Let's play our Preacher and draw a card and go from there. We can always double block. Maybe like Kieran, something there. I think I'm supposed to attack with this. Because if they don't attack with this, then I don't want to put this up. Or maybe I have to keep it back, just in case they animate. Let's draw the card first. I think I'm supposed to stay back. Okay, so we play... So double block, shoot, gain 4. Sunpearl bounce, double block, block there. Take 4, gain 4. So we end up neutral, right? Have 1 timeout, pick up. Double block, block there, take 4, gain 4. Yeah, that's fine. Enemy tap out is less risky. Honestly, people don't really play the kind of like Snakeskin Veil-esque cards standard. If they were more popular, Also, Kieran has flash, yeah, and this has the ability, right? So we want them to not be able to do this early. So yeah, we gain 4, lose 4. So I think we've outground them. Also, this baited that attack, right? And now we can go for the throat at the beginning of combat, and we can smash. So I think we locked it up. Draw card. Kieran? Yeah. Lab. Get back. Kieran. Because we want to keep the Congo line going, right? And we'll keep our Go for the Throat up. So now we're at 6. That's obviously our opponent flooded this game. And I know we have a similar amount of lands, but let's be real, that's mostly because I've been drawing extra cards off this Enduring Curiosity. We're definitely just doing this now. No map for you, and if you would like to pump up your Llanowar Elves, you can do that. The thing I really like about this deck is it has a really strong Sky Force. I know that's a weird way to say it, but I got nothing else. Let's attack with our 2 cards. I don't mind if this dies if we gain a ton of life. Also, we can crypt it back. We get a 1/1. Alright, that's sick. So this won't kill anything then. Bam, bam. For 10. Crypt back. Preacher. Play Caves. Play Preacher. And we can hold up 2 interaction cards. Sagoop. Cut down. Concede. Okay. Okay. So I think Lab did a lot of work there. Midley was a little more towards the end, but I think it did get us enough stuff to keep up. Yeah, if this Demon Wall deck is more popular, definitely want an extra Lauren. We'll play first. Tinybones, yeah. The one of Get Lost really likes showing up. I choose you. Of my opponent's molding, they're just like, I thought we were done with this. I thought I was done discarding cards on turn 1. Yeah, if they're molding, I'd like that. The gate, fantastic. I'm just gonna do this now while they're tapped out. Not tapped out, but while they don't have a counter spell up. So maybe we're playing against white tokens. So they got something. Are you gonna kill it? It is exiled. Alright, let's play our Preacher. Love it. Let's make things a little harder for them. This lockdown's probably not doing much this game, but I don't know, it might give us a chance to like alpha them if they go super wide token-wise, so maybe it's good to keep around. Okay. Really like a creature. So we can only keep one of them. So if they like, so like back in the day, when Hopeless Lockdown was legal, like, we could get multiple Hopeless Lockdowns, Hopeless Nightmares in play, and then if they lock down, you blow it up and you get them. Our opponent's sold on 2 lands. We win, they're on blue-white control, that's great to know. So I'm gonna take out this, we'll keep a Get Lost, because it can kill a random bomb, it can kill a lockdown. I think between our breakers and the one Get Lost, I don't think I need to keep in the 1/2 of Go for the Throats that I've kind of liked in the past. And I think, we saw a Day of Judgment, so let's go Crypt, for our random 4 of win condition, or 4-drop win con. Lauren, 3 Duresses. I guess I have to keep in a removal spell. It's probably better to go for the cheaper option. Yeah. I kind of wish there was, like, one more anti-control value card I could play. I was thinking about Coiling Dragonstorm. That might be just a little cope. That's the 2-mana black enchantment from Dragonstorm. When it comes into play, opponents lose 2, you gain 2, and you surveil 2. It has Dragon Claws, which is not relevant. Or Corrosive? Is it Corrosive? Corroding Dragonstorm. Yeah. Aten Osato. Also, if, like, the white overlords come back, maybe I'm supposed to bring that adventure creature in, or maybe Poison the Water is just a hyper-versatile sideboard card. I probably want 1 Poison the Waters in the sideboard, just as, like, a good sideboard filler. I think our opponent's gone. I know blue-white control players are typically on the slower side, because they're from Canada, but yeah, I think they're gone. They baby rage tilted. Yeah, their tote's gone. They have left the building. Yeah, we got the blue rope of power. Where their app crashed. I know that actually does happen to some mobile users, because this is not well optimized. Yeah. Boom! Alright, we're on gold 3. So good. I'm such a skilled gamer. Okay. Again. Come on, opponents, show yourselves. The ambitious. Iphilus the ambitious. Show me your moves, opponent. Yeah, maybe I need to focus a little more. Maybe focus on more plays. That definitely seems to be a hole in the mana curve. Like, good turn 1 plays. I guess that's what, like, Cecil was trying to do, but I was not a fan. Part of me wants to wait until turn 5 to play the Preacher so I can Kieran it back to hand, but that's gotta be... Get lost! Wow. Gamer. They're gaming. We can Sun Pearl Kieran one of these maps to draw a card. Okay, so they went Get Lost that. You know, honestly... Let's do it. Do you have second Get Lost? Because then I can start Kieran bouncing the map and then Pixie the Kieran. That's right. That's fucking right. Okay, we're at 20. We're at 2020. We're tied for the most and least life. I do not have a lockdown. So let's pick up a map token to draw a card. Discard a card, please, opponent. This is I love this card. Also, like, I really like the Kirans from Kamigawa. But like I just think it's got gorgeous art. It's a 2/1 flash flyer. That's one of my favorites. Let's just put everything on him. Lock. 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 And this way we're at least like pressuring removal spells out of them too, and then I think they'll have a hard time dealing with Preacher and removing something to get through that turn. So now we can strip their hand. So this is kind of what I meant before about Poison the Waters. Being able to do this, I think, would be good. And they concede. Interesting. Interesting. So our opponent's on white tokens. So I think the Destroy Evil question mark. So a lot of enchantments today. A lot of enchantments in this meta. So what do we not like? I like Tinybones. I like Lauren, obviously. I think our lockdowns are like tempo lockdowns. They're not leave the game, do not pass go lockdowns. They're like, hey, stop. I'm gonna kill all your tokens you've made. Yeah, I really wish I had more Lawrence. Like, I think I'd even go up to 3. I think the nowhere to run might be a little meh. Head in the crypt. I think these people, I think White Tokens plays Wrath of Gods. Awkward because they could also have Sunfall, which exiles everything, which makes our thing worse. So like 1 Sunfall, 2 Day of Judgments. Maybe just like a Duress is actually better. I'm gonna take out the nowhere to runs just because they don't deal with the White Overlord when it comes into play. We have 1 card left. Alright, we'll bring in the second Crypt. I still think Breaker is fine-ish. We'll see, though. If this game they play, like, 0-2s. Because they have Voice of Victory. Keep... Ouch. Okay, well, okay, so I think we're definitely keeping the momentum breakers in. I'm gonna get smashed here. They're gonna go... Yeah, I think we keep this. We go Annex. We're gonna draw some cards. I run 24 lands. The deck yesterday played 23. And I think Edgar's deck had 25. I went up to 2 Surveil lands, because I didn't like the creature land that much. And like with the 1 Resentful Revelation, as a fun of one of, I wanted to try that out. I'm just gonna animate this. I know it taps itself, and I like that they put the thing up, but I need the life. Hope they don't get lost my Sanctuary. Okay, we're going up to 3 Lawrence today. Let me just let me send the PM super quick. Yeah, I've been radicalized as a disenchant enjoyer. Alright, so if I attack with this, they could Elspeth Smite it. That would be bad. So I'm going to play a Plains, I guess. And probably we're gonna play Annex. Make sure it's tapping properly. Are we dead? Good game. Duress Swiffing's annoying. Want more of this. Destroy Evil is an alternative, but I think we just want Lorna of the Third Path because it can be bounced repeatedly. So I don't mind to go for a throat. Am I bringing back in Nowhere to Runs? That was the question, because they have Voice of Victory. That Mobilize needs to go on site. That early Mobilize was like for... Yeah, Mobilize plus Enduring Curiosity and Caretaker's Talent is very key. Let me just read Caretaker's Talent. Whenever one or more tokens, yeah, draw a card. So yeah, maybe we're just going, this is already more answers for it than they have. I still like the lockdowns, 2 lockdowns. Yeah, let's just run it. And if you're enjoying the stream so far, please consider smashing that like button. That's the only way YouTube notices small content creators like me. If you want more MTG and variety gaming, click subscribe. Alright, we have not the best hands, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna keep, we're gonna bottom, we're gonna play Plains and say go. And I've got a very chonky hand. Okay, well, if... Yeah, if you want to get lost this, that's fine. Because we have lab, right? And I think Annex is, like, the higher... I won't say higher value, but, like... it's more resilient, so I'd rather keep it alive. I will play Preacher. Dig for our 5th land. I'll keep a Get Lost. It is an answer. Lay down arms. I gain 1, practically. Talent. Alright, we're gonna lab back our Preacher and play him and say go. Overlord. So they draw 2. White. So these are flyers, quite annoying. It could just be blow up the talent, play Annex, say go. I actually kind of like attacking, though. That might be a little dumb. I guess we're not drawing a card is the issue. Yeah, and I don't have actual removal, so I feel they'll just double block. Okay, so... Alright, I think we're in danger now. Yeah. Yeah, this game kind of got away from us. I think we really need a ton of Lawrence at the 3rd path to kind of, like, keep him down. I literally have no priority, Moto. Can you please just... we can animate, smash. Yeah, I'm just cooked. Dig with maps, yeah. Yeah. Every land drawn off maps is a land I have to deal with. I'm gonna Resentful Revelation now. This gives us a lot of room. So yeah, we're gonna take this lockdown. We lose a map token. The cool thing about this lockdown is we're actually hitting a lot of their tokens. The lab goes under it as well. Battle. So essentially, this acted as a removal spell, which I think we're fine with. So they're gonna play. Okay, they're get lossing our Annex, letting us draw a card, probably a punt. Beza, so we have more creatures, less cards, less lands. This is... Yeah, I definitely gotta get 3 Lorens. I'm probably gonna change the deck after this game, because I know this won a challenge. If this is gonna be big in the meta, it's cope as fuck. To play this deck without tons of answers for this garbage. So I have nothing good in my bin. And block there to stop some damage. I could also map. Let's map. Map, good. That was a mistap. Yeah, I should have used the caves. Sunfall. Yeah, they're far enough ahead. Oh, can play you. I have 5 mana. I think I'll pick up Tinybones. We're gonna take a pointed damage. We don't have to. Feels bad. Double Sunfall. Nope. I do kind of like how this card also, like, it's a Phyrexian Arena, but also has, like, the potential to get him. I did not do that. It's fine. Probably do this. 4. That is not the draw I wanted. Block. It's not looking hot. Too late, honestly. This would be a nice thing to bounce. We'll get a lot of power out of play. But yeah, that's it. Okay, 2-1. Fucking hate enchantments. Let's go. So YouTube chat edited that out of the chat, but I see it because of bot tricks. Yeah, enchantments are super annoying. Especially you're a commander player, right? So, you know, things like Mystic Remora, Ristic Study, Smothering Tide. All these, like, insanely high impact enchantments that are hard to deal with. I don't like these garnets. Oh, are they just stuck like this? Do I have to have them? kind of annoying. Let's craft them. Burning through my rare wildcards feels bad. I thought you'd bounce the jail and recast it for the token removal. Like, you mean the turn before the last turn? Perhaps, yeah. That would have been maybe better. I don't know if that line is winning. I don't know if any of my lines are winning. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I forgot about the third chapter on, the card. Do we want to play one Lauren main? I really don't. I think it's kind of cope, personally, since, like, the Mere Midrange is probably the #1 deck at the moment. In terms of, like, what was good before that didn't get nerfed. And I just don't like playing cards that aren't good against it. Main. Alright, so we have 3 Laurens in the board. I'm not playing the Rest in Pieces. I think you have to respect graveyard decks. There's Jeskai. What's it called? Jeskai Oculus could still be good. So yeah, so basically, that was like minus 1 duress, 1 nowhere to run. Put those in. Probably not the best. We'll figure it out later. I'm going to take a quick break to manage my water levels. I recommend you do the same and stretch your legs. If you enjoy the content, click like, follow for more MTG and variety gaming goodness. I'm going to put some card game highlights on. I'll be back in like 3-ish minutes. Go. Our opponent goes first. We have a Go for the Throat and some 3-chops. Fine. Look. I have many lands. Alright, are they annexing? Are they gonna make me annex? Yeah, this is Annex Eat Annex World. Two mid-range decks, 1 battlefield. Just... Oh no! Oh no! Give me a momentum breaker. I'm not greedy. Ugh. Yeah, so this is why I play for a momentum breaker. Like, it's the perfect curve filler. Okay. So at least if they make a big boy, we can get it. Oh, now they have 2 demons. Oh, we're tied, eh? I need cards. Also, we can go Enduring Innocence, Go for the Throat, Smash, draw a card off the 1/1. I actually kind of don't like this. I think it's a fine, just curve filler kind of random dork. Okay, I don't think this is legit, buddy. So they have a 1-mana removal spell. So we're playing Caves. I'm playing Enduring Innocence. Going to combat. I am walking menacingly towards you. So we might use our Go for the Throat this turn, or on their next turn, or we might use Kieran to protect something and draw a card. Literally go. There's a pro for the thwarting now. Is we get to Ooh, actually, I think now we just know where to run their Soulstone Sank, because now we deny them the mana too. And if they want to spend 5 mana to do this, I'm totally fine with that. And if they have a Snakeskin Veil, they have a fucking Snakeskin Veil, and I go to hell. Alright, so I'm assuming they're also the Demon Wall deck. That might be Cope. Dix's command, sick. Love a G command. We're at 6. Alright, now things are getting a little sussy. Won't lie. I would never lie to you. We have 5 mana, we'll go up to 6. Let's pick up our Nowhere to Run and draw a card. Momentum Breaker is a fantastic pickup, if I say so myself. I love this card. Next turn we're probably gonna have to start doing 5 mana demon stuff. Just to gain some life to get out of dead range. Sentinel. Sentinel, fine. Make your map. Help is fine. So since we're gonna do these two next turn, let's draw an extra card. I forgot about this. Also, we have 1 Ambrosia, the white chocobo. We're cutting down Pixie. Okay. Now we are loaded. Yeah, I think I have to do this demon so I don't, like, die. Yeah, so I could, or I could go, tons of removal spells. I could go, like, Nowhere to Run here, Breaker here, go for the throat, so that's 2, 4, 6, and we're 1 off from another play. And then we go to 2. Actually, 1 perk of Momentum Breakers, we actually get to gain life off of it. So yeah, let's actually do that. Let's literally kill everything our opponents played. All keeping up, go for the throat, and getting up to speed 2. Say go, take 2, draw card. Yes. Yes! Alright, so one cool thing, if they have Demon Wall, we're dead. Because I can't kill the Sanctuary attacking and then playing a Demon Wall. I will not survive that turn. I wish... Maybe it's just supposed to be Destroy Evil? Like, Destroy Evil is so good in this matchup. Okay. Let them get their quest, but before blockers, I'll go for the throat it. Play it. Play the Demon Wall. They did not. How much mana do we have? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Play 8 mana. I can play this for 5. And Pixie, Pixie, Pixie. They have no pressure in play, which is fantastic for us. Smash. Oh, if they have Go for the Throat... Oh, wait, no. True. Okay. So I have to play around Go for the Throat, killing the demon. So... Play the 5/5 demon, and then we can play this, picking something up. We can't pick up Momentum Breaker. Might be a little sussy. Alright, so they very much have a Go for the Throat. And we are going to gain 3. So we don't die. So now we need a Faded Demon. Oh, no, the demon's fine. Yeah, we go to 1. Then we unlock this demon. Alright, going to 1. Breaker. Break their demon. Play a planes. Move to combat. Smash. We can unlock this door, and if they kill it, we have to crack our... No? Oh, no, I got the UI wrong. I thought they were swapped. Yeah. I didn't play this limited. Really obnoxious. Discard a card opponent. Yeah, now I gotta gain 4 life. I think they have a Go for the Throat, so it's not like super unreasonable. Still annoying. Maybe I'm just gonna pick him up. Oh, I'm dead now. Yeah. Okay, yes, I think they had it. I wasn't hand tracking, but yeah, so one of Destroy Evil would be really good against them. I'm gonna get rid of those. Gonna bring her in. The T lockdowns. I'm not digging. We'll keep the Get Lost. Crypt is fine. I think she's fine. She can't be Doombladed, right? That G command was reasonable from them. I think a Blot Out's okay. Keep. Yeah, fine, keep. Oh. Yeah, so I think I was dead that game for... Yeah, I don't think that unlock mattered. Is that a double mull? I'll take it. They concede and we're going to game 3, so I think they were mulling to 4 there. Do we like our sideboard plan? Trips, Annex, yeah, we're up to... this, we didn't even have the backstreet, last game, so we can't even be like, oh, if we had a Sanctuary, we wouldn't have died. Maybe 4th drop, win con, ultimate con, should be demon. I don't know. Is the backstreet back then? I would say so. I'd say this is their reunion tour. Fortunately, we can't play 5 in our deck. Yeah, let's run it. I've been liking the Revelation. I like it as a nice one of to just smooth out stuff, dig for your super stuff. I don't know if I'd want more. Our opponent snap capped. I'll keep. Drew a 3rd land, just how Richard Garfield drew it up. I should probably update this to like my link tree. I think that'd make more sense. The Botrix notification, because most people watch on my YouTube, so it's like you're on my YouTube, you don't have to check out my YouTube. Hey, that's fine by me, bub. I'll just play Preacher. Is it Preacher? I think it's Preacher. Alright, double exile doesn't feel good. Why map post-combat? Alright, so we gotta keep Get Lost for their Annex. What am I doing? Am I annexing? I think I'm just annexing. Annex smashing. We're taking a little bit of damage. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. It's not my job to play for them. So they've used the Terra Sunder already. The land, they get their Annex. We're taking a good amount of damage. I would love a Momentum Breaker. I would very much love a Momentum Breaker. G command. Alright, they got cards. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this card. It's not looking great right now. I think I'm playing Courtyard Pass, and we're gonna do some Get Lost, Kieran, block, bounce, or blow up kind of shenanigans. If this was Shieldred, would I be more happy? Is there even a 4-drop I'd be happy to see right now? Or a Planeswalker? I don't know. Because it could be like 4-mana Elspeth, you know? Ambrosia. No point in giving them another map. So if this does combat damage to me, they can blow up the Annex. That's why we're doing this. Technically, I think it's better to Kieran. Give me Momentum Breaker. Or nowhere to run. Yeah, this is awkward. That, them tearing that and us not drawing another piece of interaction is, getting us. So I think it's pretty much a Preacher pass. At least this lets us put a little more pressure on. Alright, you whiff. The classic punished for duressing in a black mid-range mirror. We got a reader, the reading Ambrosia. Second Annex. Are they demoning? Demoning could be fine. Work. They worked out. Alright, they're demoning. Oh, come on! Like... Ugh, this is so obnoxious. No, this is... how magic goes sometimes, I guess. Like... don't draw removal. We did leave in nowhere to runs too, right? Like, it's not like I was low on answers for this. Oh, someone wants to get banned. That's... I really need to find a demon. So... I think I play her, we keep up Kieran. Like, the odds of us winning this game are pretty low. Oh wait, no, we're just dead. They just play this Unholy Annex and kill us. This game fucking sucked. I think they got, like, overpaid off for their, Tinybonesing this, the tear. Because if we draw anything else, game gets a lot better for us. Like, I just wish I could draw Momentum Breaker every game in this matchup. That's all I want. Well, this is a mulligan. This is a reluctant keep. On the draw, I don't think we need both. Kinda like the revelation on the draw. Alright, we are in danger. Maybe not. Maybe not mega danger. If we can hit third land, we can play our Preacher. We have T Lockdown. Manifold Mouse. I thought this was banned. Okay, they didn't want... No. Alright, cool, cool. This might have been a mistake to do it like this. Never mind. I'm killing Screaming Nemesis so I can gain life one day. Taking 4, going to 14. Play Preacher. Maybe you can make a case for go for the throating. I don't think Kieran Tinybonesing would have been the play. Alright, this seems like they have something like a Lightning Strike or a Pump spell. Probably a Lightning Strike. I would like to make the 1/1 blocker. Lifelinker. Yeah. This is going to be a bit of an issue. Like a mouse. Oh, this is a rabbit. Never mind. Swift Spear. One. Pick up, block, take 4? 5. 4. Maybe 5 with this. I'm gonna try to trade off with these. Taking 4, go to 6. I don't even know what the most dangerous creature is now. Also, it's probably this. It's just gonna keep pumping everything else up. Maybe I went too low this game. Oh no, we'll see. Good hit. Okay, they're just doing that. We're gonna kill their Manifold Mouse. I think I just have to Resentful Revelation to find a, Temp Lockdown and hope to not die. Yeah, probably. Nope. I'm dead, right? Yeah. I think even if I didn't draw, like, 2 Caves of Koiloses that game, and no other basic type, I'm probably still losing. But, how it goes. Bubble. We want Bubble, we want Alenda, we want the Lockdown. Don't really want the Blot Outs. I think too many of these effects are kind of cope in this matchup, but maybe like 3. I actually like the Rev. I don't like the Get Lost. It's bad removal. I don't think we need Crypt. I think we have a lot of implied card advantage. I'm actually just going to board out the annexes. I think they're a little slow, a little win more. I wouldn't mind just like going Tinybones. Like a Crypt is actually going to generate a ton of card advantage for us. I don't need to play Phyrexian Arena. Do it. Keep. Better on the draw, obviously. Big downside of, you know, sorcery speed plays that sometimes people forget about. So I think I'm gonna lean a little more towards Nowhere to Running. Just so that when they play that stupid rabbit, we can breaker them a little easier. Also, something like Poison the Well would be, like, slightly better in this matchup. Did we get there? Oh, I'm so skilled. So, I think they're gonna, like, Lynx me. Maybe they're gonna Lynx into, like, Forge. Yeah, okay, so they went full on. Maybe not full on, but I think they went into, you know, the slower sideboard plan, just like Old Gruel. Okay. Combat. Pedal. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go Rim Bauble, their mouse, play my second creature, stay go. The mouse, I think, has like the highest upside of sending me to hell. And I feel we're like really ahead. And hey, if we draw a Temp Lockdown, you know, it's still gonna be good for us. Bam. 3-4. Western Druid, okay. So... I'm just gonna go double Nowhere to Run. And that gets us to 18. And then the double proc happens. So we make 2 1/1 lifelinkers, and we draw 2 cards. And we can play... What? We have a lot of white in this deck, because Temp Lockdown is a demanding card. Funny thing, their Lynx does more damage to them than to us now. Frenzy, alright, right on time, 4 mana. 16. I can't get to 15. Or to 14, I mean. Sure, bottlenecked on black a bit, a little annoying. Discard land. Obviously, we're like doing really well this game. Don't get it twisted. Opponent's got 1 card in hand. Alright, they have Overprotect. That's a good thing to know about. Hired Claw. Perfect. Alright, they're gonna suit it up. The 3-4. Let's pick up our Tinybones. Our mana. Come back! I want to see your last card! I want to confirm you have... what's it called? Lynx. Or Forge. Oh, is Witchstalker Frenzy... Do I have a card Witchstalker Frenzy? It is an instant. Alright, cool. Alenda can't be killed by it. You know, honestly, maybe week 1, Alenda's gonna be okay for store champs, because it's like, oh, how do I kill this? We are on the draw. We change anything? We saw talents. I don't know if that's enough to warrant Lauren. Yeah, no, I don't think we change anything. I would kind of like to take this out, but yeah, I'm not seeing it. Okay, this might be a little shifty. I think this gives us the late game. Like now we have the late game. We have the late game locked up with 2 crypts. Our opponent goes first. So the problem is we're on the draw. We have 2 draw steps. 3. What are our odds? So we have 23 lands, 2, 1. No, population size 53, 23, 2 draws, 1. For 68% to draw a land, it could be a tap land. I think this is just a mull. Admittedly, we can... This hand's so tempting, though. Because if we draw our second land, then we can Revelate. You know, I'm gonna keep it. It's slightly crazy, but I think if we didn't have Bauble, I think we wouldn't do it. I think with Bauble, we can keep it. If I die to Forge, that's how it goes. Yeah, being able to kill this T1, I think, really gives us extra time to get there. Okay, so now we just need to find a basic. And find a, like, even a basic swamp off our Revelations, we get up to double white. I'm just going to Revelate. That's funny. That's so funny. We find 2 non-basics and our tapped type, our tapped land that has types. Alright, they're gonna overprotect and whack us for 6. I'm just going to play Backstreet. We'll keep you on top. So what are our options? We can go Pixie, pick up Bauble, Bauble, Challenger, any spell saves it. We can just try to know where to run it now. We can... And if they do anything to save it, like with Overprotect, we're not taking extra damage. Honestly, I think I like that. And if you have Double Burst Lightning, you gotta use them now. You can't bank them till they're doing 4. Alright, this into Burst Lightning would suck. I would not like this. Okay, that's unfortunate. That kind of sucked for us. We're gonna Tinybones into Lockdown. Or Lockdown into Tinybones. Or Joins Up, Lockdown. Bones, yeah. Pyroclasm, interesting. Lockdown. So cool thing, now we can start picking up our lockdowns and re-lockdowning. And then we'll get all of our triggers. So questing Druid. So I think I just have to do a lockdown, I'm just not sure. I think this lockdown's gonna be better. Because it'll get a card out of their hand, right? And we get to kill some stuff. I think that's slightly better. So we Pixie, pick up this lockdown. Start a card. Gonna kill... probably the Hasters. Discard a land, and then we'll just re-lock down. Yeah, and I totally forgot the whole counter stuff. So now... I hope they don't double links me? Cool. And now we just start slamming creatures, and hopefully... we start gaining 1 point of life. Hired Claw. Haste it, take 3. I don't know why they didn't do that. Do they have a naturalize? Is that why? They do not. Feels good. Preacher. Go. Maybe another frenzy. I don't know. Maybe they're just full controlling. So 7 to flashback. Reading this. Okay, that's funny. I'm gonna animate. You can do some funny stuff with playing the flash bouncers on your upkeep to start like hellbenting them. They're going to do 2 damage to my preacher. I think they meant to kick it. I will bounce preacher to my hand. I do need that lifelink. And to like close this game out. Fantastic, yeah. Alright, that was that was a wacky game. A wacky game. Skip. Yeah, so maybe that's a case for like the second Ambrosia. So then you could maybe do the lockdown bouncing shenanigans slightly easier. Okey-dokey. I'm going to take a quick break, slightly ahead of schedule. If you're enjoying the stream, click like. Anyway, YouTube notices small content creators like me, and if you want more MTG and variety gaming goodness like Slay the Spire, Slay the Spire, Fear and Hunger, Baldur's Gate 3, Vampire the Masquerade 2 Bloodlines, when it comes out, subscribe. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'll put some card game highlights on. Click. Add stream marker. Play. Yep. I see Tinybones, 2 lands, and a bouncer. I'm keeping. Oh. So is this Jeskai Demon Eye? Perhaps. Oh, I'm dead. I have helped them with their nefarious task. Alright, well... hopefully Go for the Throat plus Lockdown will be enough to delete them from the game. Or so. They have discarded card. Oh. I hate how, like, similar these all look. Like, they're just bright. Especially the Azorius ones, they're just so... Azorius lands all look the same, I'll say it. I'll say what we're all thinking. Oh, they're looking... Oh, they're just casting Oculus? Okay. You know, I really wish I'd see an Annex or, anything. Annex, Enduring, a Preacher. Right, we have 8 of them, right? So... We're semi-likely to have seen them by now. Am I taking one? Oh, fantastic. Maybe this is loose? Everyday they torturing. So we've got a funny value lockdown, I guess. Profs, yeah. This can't bounce the land, right? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna lock down here. With the blocker, but this card is very scary. This is like the hidden MVP of the deck, in my opinion. I think we're boarding out Momentum Breakers and Tinybones. It really hurts to say it, but... yeah. Okay. 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 Okay, now they can, Oh wait, no, this is a Shivan Reef, they'll die. So we could do style points, we could bounce our lockdown and replay it. But they can't torch this without dying. Or Spellcurse this without dying. Alright, we win game 1. Are we 3-2? Actually 3-2 doesn't feel like we're 3-2. So I don't like Breaker against them because reasons. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to maybe swap Get Lost with Destroy Evil. It has similar targets, but doesn't give Evil the maps. / value. Might be a little out there. So, this is a Rest in Peace matchup. So, maybe I'm not supposed to play Rest in Peace because of Crypts. Maybe no Crypt because of Vacuum. I think that'll be it. Bam Bam, we want the 2 blot outs. I think she's fine. I don't think she's amazing. I actually kind of like Lockdown in this matchup. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe 2 Lawrence, 2 Grims. Try that out. Took out the Crep. Yeah, I think I am supposed to play Vacuum instead of Rip. Because I really do like the Defiled Crep, or the Cadaver Lab, alt plan. Yeah, let's try it. So maybe Lab isn't very good against them because they have Torch. And a lot of our stuff doesn't die in, like, honorable creature combat. This has to be a mull. This ends so much better. I think we bottom the Blot out and we just, you know, keep our bauble. Bubble's got a lot of targets, so... FOMO. FOMO's not one of them. Alright, they have not been lucky this game, which I am a fan of. Only I may be lucky. Anything else is not just. Scholar. We're gonna leave this alone for a turn. I'm tempted to bobble it. The problem is the rest of the turn just kind of looks like not great if we do that. Like here, if they play a Proft and pump it, we're gonna feel a little silly. A bit of a silly Billy. Stop, you're making me feel like a silly Billy. Oh no, it's going up to 4. Ooh, this is a little rough. So we know they have Spell Pierce. It's not what we wanted. But hey, now you gotta figure this turn out, buddy. I think I like Enduring Innocence in this deck. I don't know how many I'd want. Helping Hand. They discarded a Spell Pierce. Get 1/1. If we go to get game 3, maybe I'm bringing Breaker back in. Not necessarily a crazy take or anything, but I am happy with how my evaluation of this card is just correct. Yeah, you got it. Block. Gotta stop some of the bleeding. I'm gonna play Kieran, or Enduring Innocence. You know, sometimes this bobble has been really good. This is not one of those games. Ooh, that's rough. I think that's me losing the game, honestly. I think between this and some card draw, I think we die. Because they're attacking for 6 and then 8. No, well, we'll see how much, but it'll be 6 and 6 minimum. But if there's any prof pumps, get very scary very fast. Down to 7. They're playing Oculus. They are manifesting dread. They are not delirious anymore. We have a T lockdown, so yeah, we got a shot. I guess we just see if the Nowhere to Run and Grim Bob will work on the 5/5. Go from there. Because we do have to get rid of this so we can keep, like, playing the game. Okay, that kind of insta-resolve makes me feel good about where I am in life. We'll keep this back to block there. I know we could be pushing a little more damage. Second Oculus, wow, you're so good, opponent. You're so fucking skilled. So reasonable. What a fucking joke of a game. So fucking lucky. Oh, I did punt here, though. I think they have Spulkers, though. But yeah, I should have locked down first and then attacked. Yes. Yeah, this is a huge punt. So now, like, A, we just don't have a 1/1 in play, but also, Atesa can kill us. And it couldn't before. Croft could kill us before, but, you know, it's, so Croft. Asa. Let's kill me. I don't know what the fuck the card does. You have haste. Is that a vehicle? Like, it is a vehicle? Okay. So yeah, we died to Chandra. Thick game. Well played, opponent. Very, very good hitting Oculus with Oculus. I'm still gonna keep Grimbobble. I know it was a bit awkward that game. Still keeping Rip. Get Lost, I think, is fine. Maybe the Innocence kind of sucks because of Torch. Yeah, I could see that. I hate that card. I think Torch is a little too good. Not bannable or anything, but just like obnoxiously efficient. That's such a fucked up card. Cool. Nice way to end the match. Probably just bottoming these two. We're on the play. We're not super favored to draw. I guess we're 70% to draw 2 lands. Maybe this is it. Because if we draw something like a momentum breaker and nowhere to run, we can pick it back up and like keep grinding on. I have no idea what their removal is, so. Izzet, okay. 20 all. Play the rep. Oh. I do wonder maybe -1 flank, +1 swamp. This has happened just a bit. Uh, 18, 16. Oh, maybe I should have blocked the draw card. Creature is so messed up. I'm just gonna keep this up to save the creature. I think as long as I just keep leaning on him, we're good. Target non-land, non-parry, non-land. We'll bounce nothing. Submit 0. Oh. Okay. It's just irrelevant. They just go 2 helping hands, yeah. I don't think this is getting any better. If they have Spell Pierce, they have Spell Pierce. Yep. Oh yeah, maybe I should have just been bouncing the vampires to draw cards, actually. Forgot about that. Gonna get this all out of the way. Cards are very complicated nowadays. Results. Scholar? You want Scholar? blocks. That's a card. You will never get to double attack me. Let's smash. Blocks. We're trading, we're fine with that. Pick you up. Play you. Auto pay. Alright, GG, we did it. We both multi 5, but we did get there. Honestly, I like this deck. We didn't play against a lot of the things we're like trying to target in the meta. I think I like 3 lockdowns main. That way it's just like it's harder to flood in them on matchups where we don't want them. And yeah. Let's do a little post-mortem, because I have a lot of random thoughts that I PM'd myself. So yeah, we during the stream we went up to 3 Lauren of the third path in the sideboard. I think that's correct. The Grim Baubles were fine today. They kind of did exactly what I wanted, right? They provided a early game play. Even that one where we kept a one-lander against the aggro deck, it killed the thing early, stops a ton of damage, is also a target for our white creatures to pick up, which is very important not to go too low on, because then you're just playing 1/1s for 1, which we kind of saw a bit of last game. Probably wiggling in some Shoot the Sheriffs, simply because between the lumbering vehicle, the green one, and Demon Wall, there's a few big things we can't go for the throat. I might add 1 Poison the Waters in the sideboard. This can, we can use this as a bad sweeper, like against that, Gruul deck. It might have been okay, but also it's a bad coercion or ostracize, so I think that's fine. That could probably go in the sideboard as a fun of 1 of. Destroy Evil is an alternative to Lauren, since we can use this to blow up Oculus. We might even want to play this main deck over the Get Lost. I actually like that. I like that a lot. So we're just going to do that, right? Because the things we want to blow up are big, like, game-impacting creatures or enchantments. And honestly, I think, like, the only deck we don't want this against is maybe Dimir midrange. Yeah. Dimir midrange, this card's not great. What else do we have? I don't mind Alenda as our alternate fun of 1 of 4 drop, just because I think week 1, people probably won't remember in paper that she has pro instance. She's kind of hard to remove. You could make a case that it could be, maybe it should be a demon, so that it combos with Unholy Annex. It could be Shieldred. There's just like so many random things that should be. I kind of like Alenda because she's kind of good against aggro and like good against some control decks. Or Evil 3 Laurens. Oh yeah, no rips because of Vacuum. Or, sorry, no rest in pieces because of our Cadaver Lab plan. I actually do like that. I'm gonna do that now. It's not as powerful, but it is cheaper. And it is also an ultimate win con. You can activate this and your opponent will die. -1 plains, +1 swamp. What do we feel about? How do we feel about that? So we're at, holy jeez, and 20 white sources. I think the math says 19 or 18 is playable. Or double white, Frank Karsten. 18 is double playable for white. So yeah, I think we can go to 19 white sources and just add that extra swamp. And we're still gonna have a huge amount of, turn 1. Actually, not turn 1 black, but, how do I say this? Enough black so we can get to double black. Because we had a few games where it was kind of hurting us a bit, that, like, all of our black sources were, out of Caves of Quelos, so adding an extra one might help. I am thinking about if the mana base could afford cutting the, maybe I could cut the 4th caves, and that way we won't flood on them, but I think this metagame is mid-range enough. I can do that, but maybe with Annex we get rewarded for not taking excessive damage. Yeah, the blotouts, maybe they could be shieldeds for edicts. Yeah, I'm actually really liking where this is at right now. I really like the Cadaver's Lab. I like the first one in the main. I like them in the board for the mid-range matchups and control matchups. Maybe the third's a little excessive, but I don't know. Enduring Innocence was fine. You do board it out a bit. Yeah, so I'm actually feeling pretty good about this deck for the Store Championship event. Yeah, if you have any questions or whatever, let me know in the comments or in chat. I will probably be making a sideboard guide for this and figuring out some way to monetize it. So it'll probably be cheap, like, if you sub on Twitch or YouTube, if you're a member on there, you get access to it. I think YouTube is a cheaper membership. I think I have it set to $3. Or I might just go on Patreon and then it's just there and I don't have to do any integration. So yeah, thank you for watching. Let's wrap this up. It's very cool. I can borrow the Lawrence. Yeah, alright, thank you for watching. I will probably be on tomorrow, probably more later in the evening. I'm not sure, it'll just be a chiller stream. I might even stream BG3. And where did we end? Did on Gold 2. Gold 2's nice. Gold 2's good. Alright, thank you for watching. Have a good night. See you later. Bye-bye.